Is it there? Let me reach him.
Excellent day to you all from everywhere you're listening to me from. This is Dr. Adekunle Badmos, the global president of the Global Clusters Worldwide. It's survival strategies in the new normal. In the new normal. It's survival strategies in the new normal. This episode of my surgery is always something that gives me special joy. Yes, special joy. But before we dive into it, I want us to see the promo, and we're going to go into it immediately. And I will be, educating us about something very unique today. So let's go into the promo. Let's see the promo of the survival strategy in the new normal.
In today's Nigeria, everything has changed. The economy is tough, prices keep rising, jobs are scarce, and the systems we once relied on are no longer working. Welcome to the new normal, a reality where survival is no longer about what you studied, but about what you know, what you do, and how you think. This is why the Global Clusters presents Survival Strategy in the New Normal, a weekly live meeting designed to equip Nigerians with the mindset, skills, and strategy to succeed, right here in Nigeria. We talk real solutions, how to turn your talent into income, how to rise in a digital world, how to build smart businesses, strong connections, and export your value globally. You know, this is not theory, this is practical survival, not just for the elites, not just for Lagos, but honestly for every Nigerian, Port Harcourt to Kaduna, Onitsha to Abuja. Join us every Monday by 5 p.m. and take charge of your future. Because in this new Nigeria, survival is a skill, and strategy is your greatest weapon. You can find us at the Global Clusters on X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, or just visit our website at www.theglobalclusters.org. This is not just a meeting, this is a movement. This is the Global Clusters.
Wow, sorry. This is not just a meeting. This is a movement. This is survival strategies in the new normal. I want to welcome everyone on this today's call. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday. If you're joining for the first time, this is the Global Clusters Survival Strategies in the New Normal. How do we survive in this new normal? What are the things we're supposed to do to survive in this new normal? And I want to be recapping some things. What is new normal? And before I go into how we can survive, if you're watching this for the first time, this is the Global Cluster. Is the community is the first nation building social media platform on earth, and it's proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world. And we're looking at to solving different kind of problems in our society. We believe that everybody needs to come together to actually advocate for the kind of community that we actually wanted, and that is why we are here today. Um, Survival strategies in the new normal. What is new normal? What is new normal? Um, New normal started during COVID. New normal started during COVID. You're welcome, Lenny Ray, teaching. It's
Hi.
we're
Hello.
hi, how are you doing? We're
Hi.
we're discussing survival strategies in the new normal. So, how do we survive in this new normal? So, what is new normal? New normal is something uh, abnormal, something that is not normal, something the, that is not, let's say, proper, something that defies the status quo. You know what you used to know. New normal could be positive things and could be negative things. You understand? So New normal is something that a lot of people don't know how to handle. And that is why you see that we come every Monday to talk about how do we survive in this new normal. And everybody, the ideology about coming to discuss this is that everybody comes together to talk, to say, oh, this is what I think people can use to survive in this new normal. So everybody comes together to actually add their own voice to be able to like talk about what can be done to actually use to survive in the new normal. We're in the era whereby a lot of people actually, they they just go around, ask for hits, beg people, ask people to please help me, you know. And we say that you don't need to beg around. You don't need to beg around. Um, we are saying that people can actually survive in this new normal. We know that since COVID, since post-COVID, so many things has happened, and some people lost their businesses. Some people, a lot of things crumble for them, and some people emerge. Quick adaptability. You must understand the trendings. You must understand what is currently trending right now. You know, because if you don't understand what is currently trending, it might be something that uh, um, my push you to the back. These days, you must, if you are an introvert itself, you must learn how to actually, use AI to form as if you are an extrovert. You must be able to show yourself. You understand? You must be able to show yourself. You must be able to showcase your talent. You must be able to, you know, you know, present yourself. It's really, really, really very, very important. And it's something that we cannot overemphasize. Surviving in the new normal is very, very important. If you are watching online, share this live to your friends and family. Let's share it into the Spark Up. Let's share it to everywhere. Let's share it. Let's allow people to actually take advantage of what we are presenting to them. So many things came to us, for instance, in Nigeria and Africa as new normal. And a lot of people don't know how to handle new normal, even in their personal life. Some people don't know how to handle new normal. COVID was new normal to us. COVID came and it was new normal to us. Fuel subsidy removal was new normal to us. Change of currency was new normal to us. Fuel subsidy removal was new normal. Hike in prices was new normal to us. You know, no more CBN rates for travelers like us was new normal to us. You understand? Students studying abroad, no more CBN rates for them. These were new normal to us. So how do we survive in this new normal? And that is why we have put this all of this together. We have packaged all of this together, and we have said, let us come and discuss it. I'm going to give my own opinion, and if you're walking by, you can equally come in and give your own opinion. You understand? You can come in and give your own opinion on how you will survive, one can survive in the new normal, how people can survive in the new normal. Um, so we have understand the new normal now. So what are the strategies? Um, no matter where you are right now, number one major strategy, which I will always say, the strategy is not complete, is that you must guide your mind. Let the new normal be happening now. Don't let any new normal affect your mind. Guide your mind. Guide your mind during any new normal. Protect your mind. If any new normal gets into your mind and they are dancing azonto or they are dancing kurukere inside your mind, regardless of what that new normal is, it can mess you up. I'll say it in two ways. New normal could be a good thing and could be a bad thing. If it is a good thing, if it's a bad thing, if bad thing happen and the bad thing that happened, you did not guide your mind concerning that bad thing will present itself as if no good thing will ever happen to you again. I've been there. I've been there. You know, it's not something that I've not witnessed myself. I have witnessed it. So that bad thing will present itself as if no good thing will happen to you again. And it's a lie. Good thing will still happen to you. Because bad thing, when it comes, if you guide your mind, if you are able to, you know, hold your mind, protect your mind with the right armor, with the right mentality, with the right thinking, with the right way of doing things, you know, with the right positivity. These are things. What do we use to guide your mind? And okay, let me talk about what you use to guide your mind. In protecting your mind in any new normal, you must protect your mind with positivity. Be careful at what you watch. You understand? Be careful with what you listen to. You understand? Be careful as to the mix of people you sit with. What are you guys discussing? Do you understand? What will it look like? What is the aftermath of your discussion? Very, very important. Protect your mind. Now, and I was talking about the reason why you need to protect your mind, because if it's a bad thing, if you did not protect your mind, it can make you lose your mind. And I'm telling you, once you lose your mind, you are close to losing your life. It will take extraordinary grace for you not to lose your life once your mind is lost. Don't lose your mind. Don't. Regardless of what is going on, protect yourself, even if you have to speak to yourself. Call yourself name, call yourself by yourself, look into the mirror and speak to yourself. Don't lose your mind. As a matter of fact, we are in the era of social media. You can go to YouTube and say, motivational words. Listen to motivational words. What you are currently going through will not last forever. As a matter of fact, the time is very, very hard. That time that the thing is very hard, that it looks very, very tough and hard. That is the time you are close to your breakthrough. That is the time you are close to your prosperity. That is the time you are close to what you have been looking for. So why do you have to lose your mind? Don't lose your mind. Protect your mind when any new normal comes. Because, for instance, even if it's a good one, you still need to protect your mind. I've seen someone that excitement kills. The person won a deal, got a deal of 3 point something billion. He has never gotten it before. They paid the money. Excitement killed the person. Excitement. Yes. So it's new normal for the person, but positive new normal. And that is why you must understand. And we will not ever emphasize we are in an era whereby everybody is looking for what to eat. Everybody is looking for how to put food on the table. Everybody is looking for how they can take care of themselves. And that is why this period, all of our meetings are very, very important. Currently, we are streaming from TikTok, we are streaming from YouTube, we are streaming from Facebook, and we are streaming from Spark Ops. So, and we we embrace everyone to be part of this great movement. And I've talked about guiding your mind, protecting your mind, you know, as a means of surviving in the new normal. When I talk about protecting your mind, and I will now say this, I know I mentioned something during the marketing team, and I will mention it in the survival strategies, and we'll wrap up. Every one of us, we have what moves us to, no, this is not people to people revolution. This is survival strategy. Every one of us, we have what interests us, the things that actually give us happiness. You must discover your own. If you don't know, what is it that you do that when you're doing it, you are happy doing it? That thing that you know you do, that when you do, you are happy doing it, should be something that you can use to protect your mind. Anytime new normal comes, go and engage in that thing. Some people like to watch jokes, comedies. Some people, it could be game. Different kind of things people have to calm their nerves. So that thing you have to calm your nerve is something that you should take very serious. Then protecting your mind again is that, I know I've said this several times. Number one thing when any new normal happens is embrace peace. Peace and patience. Peace and patience. The double P. Embrace the double P. Hold it to your heart. Don't, because if some things happen, if you don't embrace peace and patience, you might, it might end up, some people, the way what I have a guy, he was doing well for himself abroad. And guess what? This new normal came. This recent policy have said they don't want Nigeria again. Everybody that is expecting visa, they cancel all of them. But because he did not know how to handle it, that thing can actually, when new normal happen, if you plan so well, you can bounce from that new normal to another greater height. But if you did not plan it well, if you did not press the right buttons, it can be your downfall. It can even kill. And that is why this topic is very, very important. He could not handle it well. This thing metamorphosed into something that dived down into a serious matter. It dived down into a serious matter, and I tell you, the guy lost everything. Relocated back to Nigeria, started hustling. And I said, you don't need to move fast. When something new happens to you, you don't need to rush to say you want to quickly solve the problem. Patience, patience and peace is very, very important. And guide your mind. Even the devil wants to play with your mind. It is your mind, though. Once you lose it like this, bam, auto, that is when he will now start introducing anxiety, high, high blood pressure, or sickness that is not in your body before. You start seeing them showing face. You know, you start everything. There will not be anything that excites you. There will not be enthusiasm again. And I tell you the truth, that person, there will not be anything that push you to say, oh, let me come out and do something. And that's why you must create a part of a vision or join a vision. Something that puts you out there is really, really very, very important. It's really, really very, very important. So what are we saying? Survival strategies in the new normal. Guide your mind, embrace peace, embrace patience, and engage in critical thinking, forward thinking, forward. Má ronú sẹ́yìn nǹkan tó ṣe é, ronú síwájú, iwájú. Think forward. Think forward. You don't know that thing that has happened to you is like lesson to you. You have learned it. Take it as a lesson and move forward. Convert your negative new normal as a lesson, as if you have paid school fees, and move forward. Move forward in life. Then I know a lot of people actually want money. Some people will say, what are you living for? You are living so that you can earn money. I will open your eyes to something today, and I want everyone to engage in it. Engage in it as if your life depends on it. And I'm going to be talking in line with the project ARE. And I'm going to be talking about one aspect of it, or two. Let me just, or the three of them. I will talk to them in another perspective to you. In another perspective. I'm going to talk to them in another perspective. The project ARE are Greek, real estate, and export. In case you don't know, history makes us to understand that we are all product of agriculture. We are all product of agriculture. Now, in the 50s, agric used to be the thing for us. In the 50s, agric used to be the thing. When oil came, instead of complementing us, it came as a distraction. Instead of oil complementing us, oil came as a distraction. We cannot eat oil now. Now we are all saying we are hungry because we have neglected agri. I think It's now something that every one of us, we are taking serious now. Even me, I own a farmland. Let me tell you something. Don't joke with agric. Agric is what engage everybody every day. When you were conceived, even the person that conceived you, the people that have sexual intercourse that they conceived you, what they gave to each other was a product of agric. Hello? If a man have a low sperm count, what would they give to the person? They will say, take this kind of drug or take this kind of medicine so that you can boost your sperm. That thing that they give to the person is a product of agric. I'm diving down into it. We are talking about survival strategy in the new normal. After this meeting, the way you will take agric will be different. You will know that you will discover that my root is agric. Agric can actually sustain you. Agric can keep you, can make you everything you want to be on earth. Yes, agric is capable of doing that, as much as that for you. So, and I'm not trying to relate it to the fact that your foundation, everything about you is agric. When you were in the womb, as you are growing, they will tell your mother, take this drug, pregnant care. That pregnant care is a product of agric. That pregnant care is a product of agric. That fruit that they told your mother to be eating is agric. They say, eat fruit to eat this one. No, they are all agric. When you came to the world, the food your mother will eat, it will now go to her breast so that you can suck it. It's agric. It's agric. Then when you start eating food, that food that they mix together for you is agric. Agric nurtured you from an ordinary spermatozoa that fertilized an egg to a grown woman being up to today. When you were in the womb, agric nurtured you. When you were growing, agric nurtured you. Today, every one of us, if you are not fasting, if not that you are staying away from food, maybe for one reason or the other, you'll have taken some bite of agric today. Do you eat bread? Agric. Egg? Agric. Meat? Agric. There's nothing. Rice? Agric. Anything you have fed your mouth with, they are all product of agric. Agriculture. Statistics have it, in the next 25 years, Nigeria will be the third most populous nation after India and China. Will be over 400 million, almost 500 million people. We need to eat. Agric is not something you should take lightly at all. Agric is the new oil well now in this new normal. Let every young people come together and engage in agriculture. Let every adult engage in agriculture. And that is why the platform of Project ARE is something that everybody should take serious. Project ARE, you should take it serious. Agric can never go away. We will always need food. Regardless of the area you choose to perch, regardless of the area you choose to stay, agric can never go away. Any area, whether you choose to buy and get involved, or you choose to sell, or you choose to even broker, it's a good deal for you. So I want to tell you that one major way of surviving in this new normal is agriculture. Because my face is like this, it's fresh, agric. Your face is fresh like that, agric. You can talk, you have energy to talk, agric enables you to have energy. Every one of us, let's get involved in agric. Number two, real estate. Everywhere you are right now, real estate houses us as a human being, even as animal, even as non-living things. I'm somewhere now. Where I am now is real estate. Where you are right there, even if you are on the road, is real estate. This thing that I'm mentioning it because I want everybody to know that people are already using it to survive now. People know that real estate can never go away. Whether the economy goes up or it goes down, people will need a place to live. People will not live outside. For instance, we that we live in a country that there is cold everywhere. Are we going to stay outside? No. We are in a country that there is cold everywhere. We are not going to stay outside. Real estate can be something that can use to survive. I know our manager in AgView. I'm the COO of AgView Investment Limited, and I'm the chairman of Goodmans Investment Limited. Our manager in AgView in Ibadan, the guy joined AgView during COVID. As I'm talking to you now, he already have his own house. He's doing well for himself. What real estate can do for you, regardless of how you engage in it, people will always need a place to stay, a place to do business, a place to school, a place to work on, a place to, you understand? Whether you decide to engage in building roads or in building rails or you do anything you have decided in doing with real estate is a good deal. It's a good deal. So then the last one is exports. What do you have in your country that you know that they need outside, that they need in a developed country, that the value will change when it gets there? For instance, banana of 1,500 naira in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, is almost 15,000 naira in Turkey, times 10. If you know how to get it out and get the foreign currency, you're making it big. You need it to support your life. Stop begging. And a platform has been created in the global clusters, and that platform is the Project ARE. Get involved. Get involved. Use it to survive. Use Project ARE to survive. Use it to survive. Among many other things that you can use to survive, we've been talking about tech, we've been talking about AI, we've been talking about so many things. But use Project ARE to survive in this new normal. Having said that, I want to appreciate everyone for coming to this call today. And I want everyone to add their voice. You might not say something as regard what I've said. It's survival strategies in the new normal. It's a movement. Everyone should say what they think people can use to survive. What do you think people can use to survive in this new normal? So it's a movement. So I will start from um, cluster and Farex. What do you think people can use to survive in the new normal?
All right, boss. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for sharing with us about how we should guide our mind. I also have a pastor here, Pastor Isaac, and I will also be giving him. I already told him about. So he joined this meeting, and I'm glad he's here, and he was paying attention. So let me just quickly give mine, and I'll hand over the device to him. So
All
guide
right.
your mind. Yes, sir.
We can't hear you.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
No. Are you using earpiece?
No, sir. I've removed it. No. How about now? Can you hear me?
It's very, very low. We're hearing you before, but we can't hear you now.
Okay, how about now, sir? Hello, Cluster and Fares. We can't hear you.
Unmute yourself. You are muted.
Yeah, Master Jimmy. Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Can
go
you hear
ahead.
me now? Yes, go ahead. Okay, okay. All right, all right. So, to survive in this new normal, we have to guide our mind. It's very, very important because that's the wellspring of everything. Anything any man will become, you have to guard. Yes, you have to guard your heart. You know, we have guard dogs. Now, I remember I used to have this military person. I used to work with like 10 years or more than a decade ago. This man is he's a dog freak. Like he loves dogs. You understand? And I was working with him then. So if you have guard dogs, you have maybe pit bull, or you have a Rottweiler, or you have Boer bull, all those species, or other, this dog. You understand? One thing is for sure, or you have a German Shepherd. If you have guard dogs, what do? They guard your house. You understand? They do not allow intruders to come to your house. Okay? That's what they do. They are there. They are loyal to you. There are dogs. There was a time I read about dogs who don't like I think it's pit bull that doesn't like children. There's a particular species of dogs, you understand, that does not like children. What I'm saying in essence is our mind has to be, we have to guard our mind, you understand? Because if we keep allowing negativity to thrive, if we keep taking in dirty things, things that are not going to um, give us um, that will not help us to think well, that will not help us to do good things, that will not help our morals, you understand? Then we'll keep thinking uh, in a very, very terrible way. We keep thinking in a very, very bad way that will not add value to anyone's life. People around you will just feel this guy is corrupt. Somebody who is corrupt cannot give you anything good. If you are very, very corrupt, there's no way it's what you have you will give. Whatever you have, that's what you're going to give. So you cannot plant a mango tree now, and you'll now be expecting uh, a cashew tree or plant or fruit. It's impossible. If you have planted tubers of yams, then that's what you're going to get during harvest. So it means we should guard our minds. Is
mm,
one solid way of surviving. All right, one solid or major way of surviving now, like in this era. Things are, we know that we've had COVID-19, and during the pandemic, some people they were able to think out of the box. They were able to come up with something very unique. Okay, Zoom started thriving, other apps. Okay, you are restricted. Okay, lockdown and all that. Okay, what can we do? But we still have to. Humans must relate. You understand? We cannot be quiet. It kills. That's why some people are depressed. So one of the ways your mind must be well kept. It must
mm.
be well guarded. You
Yeah.
understand? It must be well guarded. If you're listening to, if you keep listening to people who are negative minded, who are always saying things are too difficult, things can never be okay again, Nigeria can never be great again. You know, we have our mantra, manga, MANGA, making Africa and Nigeria great again. You have to have a rethink. You have to think twice. Stop reasoning, in that direction. Move around. Let your circle of influence be people that are mentally sound. They are not necessarily very wealthy people, but wealthy in their mind. Not people who just have money to, okay, if you want to buy anything, they can spend on you and all that. No, they are rich. Wealthy within. They are rich in what they say. Bad company will always corrupt. Evil communication corrupts good manner. You understand? If you have, yeah, it corrupts good manner, or any manner you have, or manners. You understand? So you have to stay far away from people who are not going to add anything good to your life. You have to stay away from them. I like him. The guy is just nice. He's nice, but he's like a cankerworm. It's a virus. You know what virus? You know what happens when a, a virus is being injected. You understand, into a living organism. You understand. You know what it will do? It will begin to it will begin to do crazy things that will cause catastrophe, or things that will destabilize that organism. That's what viruses, that's what they do. So you have to be around people who will always uh, um, encourage you to into doing good things. Okay, so that's why the global clusters we have come to um, tell the world, or we're telling the world, that let's build our nation together. If we continue to say that Nigeria does not have this, Nigeria does not have that, it's not true. We have think of any good thing, natural resources. Is it land that we don't have? If you're traveling to the north, I grew up in the north before I relocated to um of course they still call Kwara State North Central, you understand. But I grew up in the north, to be precise, Kaduna State, you understand, Kaduna. So when you're traveling to the north, you will just see land, virgin land. You just see land to this side, land to that side. You understand what I'm saying? So we are blessed. And a long time, some time ago, somebody said, if the whole of New York comes to Nigeria, you understand, we will be able to, the whole, you understand, if they come, we'll be able to, we'll be able to, um, it will take them, the space we have is more than enough. It will take them, and we will still have space left, you understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we're so blessed. We are rich. We are very, very rich. But our mind, if you have a poor mindset, no matter what you possess, no matter how much you have, then it will amount to nothing, because your mind, how rich your mind is, okay, the richness of your mind, I beg your pardon, the richness of your mind, okay, is what will show us what you're capable of, doing. They used to say that the sky is your limit, you understand, but no, you can actually go beyond the sky. There's something beyond the sky. Yes, if you go further, If you go further and farther, or farther, you understand? If you go farther, you realize that, oh, okay, you were only believing because what you were seeing before, you felt, oh, this is everything about, this is all I can see, and this is everything, this is all there is to what is in existence. No, it's not true. Until you go further, if you go deeper, or if you're digging a well, you see, when they want to sink boreholes, these companies sometimes will say, they dug to so and so feet beneath the ground. You understand? They dug. You understand? And they have been able to hit water or water table or something. You understand? But there are places that are very, very stony and very, very rocky that they have to go. They have to keep breaking. That thing has to continue to drill. You know, it has to go deeper than, because it means that place is hard. So if a place is soft, okay, fine, you can just dig. When you get to a point, then maybe water will begin to gush out or something. But in some other places, you have to go deeper. So to survive in times like this, we have to be resilient. The global president used to say that you don't have to be an innovator. It's good to innovate, yes, innovative thinking, creative thinking, and all of that. If you cannot innovate like something new, somebody has already created something. My brother, thank you. Good evening. Somebody has already created something. Why not take advantage? Use that tool, use that thing. Now we have artificial intelligence. There's no day we have a meeting that one one spokesperson, I mean, somebody will not mention um, artificial intelligence. So if you're hearing this, you need to just have a rethink. Why are they still mentioning? Why have they not stopped mentioning this? AI, agri, real estate, exports, the global clusters. You understand? The sparkshubs.org, okay, is a free nation building social media platform, like the very first that you learn morals, you can be educated, you know, you can come in contact with highly influential people, you can have mentors. You understand? You're just coming into a business. You're coming into a business. You have people that are already there, giants of industry. You understand? So we cannot overemphasize what we are projecting right now, because many a time people just feel, okay, this is what is happening. No, you don't have to live your life based on what people are saying. You need to be intentional. You need to make up your mind that, okay, what they are saying does not have to affect me. Even if I'm feeling the heat or something, okay, is this what I want for my life? Do I want to continue like this? So that's what I have to say for now. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
That is the voice of Cluster Forex. A great submission over there. Let's hear from Empress Debbie. My sister, how are you doing today? What's your take on today's survival strategy in the new normal? Empress Debbie. Empress Debbie, are you available to talk? You're muted. Okay, let me go back to the studio. Let's hear from Ambassador Abosede Eko, survival strategies in the new normal. What's your take, ma?
All right. Once again, good evening, Ambassador. Good evening, Fares. Good evening, Master Jimmy, and everybody on call. Let me go straight to the point. It is what it is now. It's no longer what it used to be. So it is what it is. And the reality is that we are not living like before again. I remember when I was still young, while I was still growing, going to school. There was so much food, surplus food, money. I remember I was telling somebody today that I was there when my father used to buy fuel, petrol for his bike then, those days, for his bike, where he used to buy. My father used to have one, see what is it? I don't know what they call it, 504 you fairly used the car then that they were using for transportation for him from Agbo to Asaba to Ekpon to Benin, like that, Ekpoma. So he later bought a C20 bus, yellow, brand new. And I can still remember they were buying petrol at 50 kobo per liter. I still remember that they were buying petrol for 50 kobo. I saw it. I used to read it in their pump in the machine. 50 kobo per liter. It sank in my mind since then up till now. I still remember. And I also remember that a pound was £1 to £1 then. I also remembered. And I remember practically the time we're even spending pounds or something like that. It was just like £1 to £1. So my mommy would say then, like that, because practically we were using pounds. So then things were better, but it's not like that again. I remember we used to buy bags of gari. My dad used to buy bags of gari, bags of if like their own way of buying rice, plate, abonla, gari, apple, issue, the woman kojo be 2010, one rajo. So we were always eating eating rice, beans. So we didn't really know that things were tough. But today is a new dawn. It's no longer what it used to be. So things have changed. The money does not have value again. The fuel we used to buy 50 kobo per liter then is now very expensive, and the atmosphere has changed. Therefore, a reasonable human being should think of how to survive in the new normal. And how do you survive is, number one, you must first of all associate with people that have been able to survive it themselves. Then you must try to understand how they did it, what they did. You must also attend training. You must also be taught the way you can survive, just like what we are doing. Move with those that have survived and are surviving, because it's a continuous thing. Since COVID-19, things have changed. We have to get used to it. With somebody was telling me that even in America, it's not like before. Things have changed too. So it's a worldwide thing. It's a worldwide thing. Everybody, people are adapting. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that as a human being, living human being, as long as you have breath, you are living, you must think every day to do something extra, to have additional income. To any opportunity you see, you must just try it. Try to do it. And one of those opportunities, the ARE that Ambassador talked about. So I think this business is for everybody. It's for the young. Today, sir, I engaged some of my political party members, senior members, today on ARE. And right there, yes, right there we formed a clique, a little clique. And I told them, you'll be running around for politics. When we go and come, we still went for an outing recently at Lagos Police College, Ikeja. And we will give people 5,000, 10,000. And I told them, you're wasting time. Join me, let us say this. This is it, this is it. They were like, wow. In fact, one said he has already gone to I should not work. So we are working on it together. So what am I trying to say? You just have to look for, immediately they had that opportunity, they glued to me since that yesterday up to now. We were together again this morning. So you just have to look for opportunities that will bring you good source of income. It might not be enough yet, but it will get there. So surviving in the new normal, as I summarize, is a must for everybody who wants to taste good life. It's a must for everybody who wants to live a at least average standard of living, who does not want to depend on people for daily needs, who does not want to beg, who also want to touch the lives of some people, then you must think of one or two things to do. And as you get the training, put it into action. Even though discouragement comes, don't bother. Keep moving. God bless you. And again, Ambassador, when somebody, gets exposed to that source of income, the person should value it. Value the people that connect you to get income, to get additional source of life. Value them, respect them. Don't do like you know too much. Don't, when you make 10 million now, 5 million, don't let it be like, kinoni, nǹkan tó lè ṣe èmi náà lè ṣe. No, 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 no. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. That was just
Thank
my
you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're always giving me joy. Thank you very much, Ambassador Abosede Uko. Thanks for that great submission. The energy is there. Everything is there. Let's hear from Master Genie. Master Genie, what's your take on survival strategies in the new normal? Certificate man.
Thank you very much, sir, our global president. Thank you for this great platform. Just before I give my submission, I just want to extend my greetings to every great clusteran on the call today. Thank you for being persistent and being consistent and always showing up. And to those that will be listening to us later in the future, please don't hesitate to share this with your friends and family. Uh, Ambassador Bosede, thank you so much for that great submission as well. On today's survival strategies in the new normal, in fact, I want to let everyone listening right now to know that the global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, just gave us a great expo to success, to prosperity. It's now left to every one of us to take action and to those listening to take action. Do you understand? If you're looking for the survival strategies in the new normal, the Global Clusters app, the globalcluster.org, the sparkoff.org is the survival strategies in the new normal. Why? Because it's going to give you accurate knowledge and information that you need. And it's going to give you the accurate connection that you need. And as the global president has said, the ARE concept is a no-brainer for anyone not to jump on it. I myself, my name is Kayode Oyedotun, the OO2 Certificate Revolution of the Global Cluster. I currently reside in the United Kingdom. And I want everybody to understand that, yes, they think all the young men in Nigeria was doing Yahoo. Me, it was fish farming I was doing, that I used the money to, travel out because that was what I was doing and I had the opportunity to. So I will not miss my opportunity with this ARE concept. And I don't want anyone to miss that opportunity. You have to eat. Everybody has to eat. That is the A of the ARE. Yes, you have to live somewhere. You have to have a roof over your head. No matter how crazy or how strong you are, you cannot stay outside for a whole 24 hours. You have to go somewhere to lay your head, which is the real estate part of it. So if you own a land that you are, making money from, you are earning passive income from, and it's still your investment. And then it now involves you in the export business, which means you are contributing back to this life. Because the only thing we have now is the only thing we all have in common is this life now. Once one of us passes away, then all this thing is gone. But if you have the life in you, then you have the survival strategy power and you have to join the right movement. Just scrolling through all other social media is not going to help. Trying to become somebody else is not going to help. Thinking and overthinking and looking for somebody to help you or hand over the money to you is not going to help. The global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, has handed us the blueprint with all these concepts, starting with the global clusters, then the Spark Ops. For those who are not able to join the Global Cluster Premium Service, you can join the sparkops.org for free, which will now give you access to all these great, connection, all these great concepts. You can start the agric with 100,000 naira to rent a land. How good does that sound? Because you're going to start earning money maybe after a couple of months. More than what you invested. You pay for the land, you pay for the farm management. It's a surviving strategy in the new normal. Go and see what Bill Gates is doing in Africa right now. They are supplying all these genetic modified seeds so that we can be eating all the kind of modified feed that are eaten in the Western world. But we Nigerians, we know that we can grow things naturally. Things grow naturally in our land. So if you are not a Dangote from your family that can build a refinery, why don't you be a successful farmer in your
Mm,
family?
mm,
And at the end of the day, the land is still your own investment, it's still your property. And then you are earning passive income from the export produce. So it's a no-brainer to sleep on this surviving strategy. Unless you have something else that is giving you maybe 10 figures. Apart from that, you need to jump on this surviving strategy, the global clusters platform. That is the surviving strategy in Africa right now. Forget any other thing, it will crash. But on this global clusters platform, this is here to stay, and this is the only way forward for Nigeria and Africa as a whole. If you look at it everywhere else now, even Sheyi Tinubu, all the big ones, they are putting their hands in all this kind of business that the global president is sharing with us for free, but they will not let us know. Obasanjo
mm.
farm is in every state, isn't it? If you go to Ibadan, there's Obasanjo farm. If you go to Ogun State, there's Obasanjo farm. You understand? So every one of us, if you are listening to this information right now and you have not taken action, I urge you, I beg you to save your own coming generation, to jump on this movement. It's not a spectator score. Instead of shouting end bad governance, end SARS, let us cluster together. That is why the ambassador, Dr. Dekule Badmus, has created this platform with all the great minds, all the people he could have kept to himself to enrich himself. But he's sharing everything with all of us. So it's now up to us to take action and use it to our own advancement, and let's empower people, empower ourselves. Corona came, everybody was scared. But was anybody scared of eating? No. Was anybody scared of jackpine? No. So why is everyone or anyone listening to this now slowing down or overthinking it? It's the high time, it's the right time to jump on this movement. If you don't have money to join the Global Clusters Premium Service, there is the Spark Ops. THESPARKHUBS.org. You can join that for free. You will be able to learn all these revolution meetings. There are also free courses on there, which we all need in the survival strategy. We all need to be learning more. The artificial intelligence is a new system. Everybody is just learning it. Nobody is perfect with it. That artificial intelligence is getting better every day the more people are using it. And that is how the global cluster is getting better every
And
day the more we're coming on here. So please don't miss your opportunity to grow with us by taking action on everything that has been said on this meeting today. If you think you don't understand it, share it with the highlights in your family, because in the global clusters, this is where members become influencers.
mm,
Thank you so much for this great opportunity, Global President. Thank you so much, sir. That will be my submission for now.
thank you very much.
Um,
Thank you very much. For Ambassador Abosede to take this, and thank you very, 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 very much. I appreciate that great contribution. Let's share these ideas with our world. Let's share this live. Let's inbox people. Let's ensure that we are always sharing the Spark Up with people. If you are watching online, we want you to jump into the Spark Up and join us in this fourth intellectual movement. I want to appreciate everyone for coming by, and I want to draw the curtain here today by asking, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information. because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determine what we collect. We're not just a social media platform, the marketplace, the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world. And we are ready to take this to the moon. We are ready to take this to any level. And if you want to join us, it's free. Let's do it together. Go to the sparkups.org and join us. Or you just, you know, jump into the premium service, 61K or equivalent, comes with a UK diploma course you can take, or it's 1,000 naira with a UK diploma course. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a fruitful day today. Bye for now.
Thank you
Share
very
this
much,
with your
my son.
friends and family. Make sure you are always bringing people on board. Thank you. Bye. All right, TikTok.